Alright, so first up is Wolves versus Crystal Palace. This game, look, I'm not fussed about it. I'm not gonna watch it, to be fair. It is a game of just bottom half teams. Look, I like the likes of Elise. I like the likes of Eze, Zaha. Their attack is very nice, and I like Anderson at the back. It's just, they just cannot score goals this season, and it's really tough to see. Same on the other hand with Wolves, they can't score for shit. You look at their team, and you look at last year, and you just think of them as a really good, solid team, like a mid-table team. They're not all that. They're not good. They need to score more goals. They need to get in a few signings next season. They just need to do their work. So yeah, my prediction for that game, well, none of them can score, but I'm going to go 1-0 Crystal Palace. I believe Eze, again, will have a great game. So yeah. Moving on to the next game. Look, second game, Aston Villa versus Fulham. Let's be real, I'm not really going to watch this game. Fulham, I do like their side. If Mitrovic has died down a bit on the scoring, they're still a really quality team. They're putting up big games against big clubs. Mitrovic is not scoring, but they're still his big man. Like, he's their driving power. I do love Paulinho in the midfield. He's a quality baller, and to be fair, it does deserve a top 6 club in my opinion. And they're just all round really good. You got like the right back Tete, he's very good. Leno, the ex-Arsenal boy, my brother. But they're a good team. And then you've got Aston Villa, very, very, very decent right now. You've got Ollie Watkins scoring for fun. Coutinho's there as well. They're a really balanced, very well balanced team, and they're really getting up the ranks. Prediction, gonna be a good game. I'm gonna go for 2-2 draw. Ollie Watkins double, Mitrovic 1, and I don't know who the other one's gonna be. But yeah, on to the third one. Alright, so next game we got Leicester City versus Leeds United. Gonna be a tight game this is. You've got Leicester in 17th and you've got Leeds in 16th. They're coming 17th, Everton are coming 18th. Both on the same points. So Leicester really need to get a win out of this game. On the other hand, Leeds also need to get a really good win out of this game. So it's a really, really big relegation-ish table clash. A game that I'm not going to watch myself, but I'm really intrigued on like what's going to happen in this game. It's going to be a really like special, important game for both of their seasons. I do like the likes of Harry Suter. He's a quality Australian boy. Look, their team, it's just not working right now. They might have a formation, but they don't have a system that's going to work for them, like the likes of City's 4-3-3 and Arsenal's 4-3-3. That balance between them, they don't have that balance in them. They have quality players, to be fair. They've got the likes of, Vardy's falling off a bit, but you've got Daka rising, you've got Maddison, only Australian centre back in the team, and him doing his country proud. You've got Tillemans, who's a great option for many clubs out there in the world. They don't have that formality, and the coaching there, I don't really respect it. I don't really understand what he's coming from. And then on the other hand, you've got Leeds. Well, look, they've got a few players. They do look okay sometimes when they're playing. Like, they've got that win against Liverpool with likes of Somerville rising up. You've got Aronson. Like, they've got quality set up young players for their team, but they just don't have that. They don't have that like power to just push and get further up the table. So look, it's gonna be a really, really important game and really good game. Look, my score predictions. Oh, I don't know, it's gonna be a really good tight game. I'm gonna go for Leicester City. No, I'm going Leeds. I'm going Leeds 1-0. Leeds 1-0. Leeds 1-0. It's gonna be a really good game. I might actually watch it. It's gonna be a really, really important game. On to the next one. Next up, you've got Nottingham Forest versus Brighton. Oh god, I really like this Brighton side. I really like their young players, their ownership of the club. It's just incredible to be honest. Like, you've got that that name doesn't come back to me, but that guy that scored outside the box. I'm sorry, I forgot the name. You've got Matoma coming in, replacing Trossard, and Trossard coming to Arsenal. Although Trossard is a very, very good player, and I love the lad. He's like, Matoma was better suited for that Brighton team. You've got Danny Welbeck playing okay. You've got so many people. You've got Sonny March. Not so much now, but in the half of the season, he was doing wonders. I really respect their backline and their keeper. They're really, really underrated. Their midfield is very, very good. I really like McAllister, the World Cup winner. I really want him to come to Arsenal, but he needs to go somewhere. Like, Brighton need to cash out for him. You've got so many players that, like, you don't know if they're going to keep him or not. But it's really wonderful to see, like, the ownership of the club and how well they're doing. And then you've got Nottingham Forest. I really expected them at the start of the season. I expected them to do very well. I saw obviously they had, I think it was 32 signings. Although they had 32 signings, I still believe that they could stay up. But I really don't think they're going to come up. They're on 27 points, coming 19th. Southampton below them on 24, and Everton above them on 28. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to stay up. They've got 32 signings, the likes of Renan Lodi, Lingard. Appalling season for Lingard. Look, I don't think they're going to stay up. I think it's going to be a cruisy game for Brighton. I'm going to predict a solid 2-0 to Brighton. Oh, next game we got is Chelsea-Brentford. Oh, mate. You got 10th with 11th. Have a guess who's 11th. Chelsea is 11th. Brentford is 10th. That is fucking incredible to see from an Arsenal fan. But look, Brentford's on 44 points. Chelsea's on 39 points. That is... I do love seeing a rival team in the mud. But at the same time, with the big likes of Chelsea and the history they've got, come on now. They've got such a huge fan base. And you do expect them to just be above minimum 8th place. You've got 7 games remaining. And it's just not looking good. It's not looking good. They really need to come back. They've got the likes of Mudryk, 80 mil, Enzo Fernandez, 120. It's just really appalling ownership by Todd Bowley. And I don't see Lampard obviously staying. He's not staying, I don't think. They're probably going to get that Nagelsmann coach. It's really hard for any manager to come in with the likes of how many players they've got. On paper, if you make 2 teams out of Chelsea, their 2 teams are absolutely quality on paper. If you're looking at past, the money they've spent on them, you've got so many factors to include, but it's just they're doing absolutely horrible. But then you've got Brentford on the other hand. You've got Tony looking incredible. I think he's got 17 or 19 goals. I think he has. He needs to move to a club. My prediction is him to go to Tottenham and Kane to leave. Kane to go to Bayern or Barca, or Kane has to leave. I think they're a better club right now than Chelsea. They've got to be fighting, but on the other hand, Brentford they just look good right now. I'm an Arsenal supporter, but I'm going to go with Chelsea 2-1. I think they're going to get back. All right, 7th versus 13th, Liverpool versus West Ham. I think you can know which one's which. Although I hate to say it, they're doing well right now. They've got the likes of Gakpo scoring. You've got Salah still bagging many goals. Jota came back with, I think it was 4 goals in a week or something. He's come back. Firmino, Kanate's playing exceptionally well. Trent in the midfield that one game as an inverted fullback was class. Although Zinchenko is better. You have such a well-balanced team, and they're starting to rise up again, and I hate to see it, because I do hate Liverpool fans, from Jonathan Morley to all those TikTokers, to my friends. They're absolutely wankers. No, they're not wankers, but like they just love their Liverpool, and I just hate it. They just talk too much about it. I do believe they're going to win this game very comfortably. West Ham, although that win and then that draw against Arsenal pains me they're not that good, to be fair. Liverpool are on the rise, and like West Ham are just on the decline. You know what? I'm going to go 3-0 Liverpool. It's going to be an utter demolition for Liverpool. Yeah. Moving on to the next one. Next game is the big one. By far the biggest game of the week. We've got Man City versus Arsenal, first versus second. I am biased, obviously. Although they struggle recently from their 2-0 ups and then coming back from other teams, they have to do it. They have to just push as hard as they can. They've shown that they can do it. Like that game against Southampton last week. They came back from 3-1 and almost got it in the end. Like they're showing that they've got that quality to come back. Look, Martinelli's fucking bagging. I love Martinelli. Saka played very well that game. Odegaard played very well at the end of the game. Rob Holding, he can't guard Haaland. There's no way. And even if he puts it on Gabriel goes on Haaland. You've got the likes of Jack Grealish and De Bruyne to deal with. Like it's not gonna happen. I'm not sure on the situation about Saliba. The title's more than on, but if we draw, it's going to be a lot harder, and we have to rely on City to lose. And if we lose, I think it's game over if we lose. Look, City are just scoring for fun. You've got De Bruyne assisting to Haaland. Haaland's just bagging when he wants to. Jack Grealish is performing incredibly well right now. That assist to Haaland and all the other games he's played, the cut inside, the working with the fullbacks, he's just a quality player. Guardiola has the experience, and Arteta just, although he's been assistant for Pep, he doesn't have that experience to be the main manager. And also the players, although you've got Gabriel Jesus, you've got Zinchenko, none of them have the experience. You've got Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, you've got Saliba, you've got Gabriel. They've never had this pressure on them to win the Premier League. That's ridiculous. I reckon it's going to be a very, very good game. I'm going to be 2-2, then it's 3, then it's 3, and then Arsenal win it in the 89th minute, 4-3. That's my prediction. 4-3 win Arsenal. And then it's going to be absolute scenes. Oh my god, I can't wait. On to the next one. Let's go. Bit less of a must watch than Arsenal versus City. It is Bournemouth versus Southampton, 15th versus 20th. 33 points for Bournemouth, 24 points for Southampton. Bournemouth, they still win the fight for relegation. They still have to win a lot of games. Southampton, to be honest, they're in the mud. I think they're getting relegated 100%. Bournemouth, on the other hand, 15th, 33 points. When you look at it, they don't have that many standout players, but they've got like a balanced team. They've got, maybe the standout players you could say would be Solanke. Looks short one for me, but I'm going to go for 3-1 Bournemouth. 3-1 Bournemouth, I'm going to go for. Alright, on to the next one. Next game we got is Everton versus Newcastle. Newcastle offered an incredible win against Tottenham. We'll talk about it later. Newcastle coming third now. Not solid. That's incredible, to be fair. That's honestly incredible. Look, they've got their manager set. To be honest, Eddie Howe, what a quality manager. Last game, you got Miggy Almiron. You've got Jacob Murphy. Assist from Willock. You've got Jolinton. You've got so many great Isaac. Oh my god, Isaac. You've got so many good players, and their backline obviously has been absolutely exceptional. I really respect Newcastle. I really like what they're doing. Coming third with 59 points, and City are coming second with 70 points, and Arsenal with 75 points first. That's a really big gap. That's an 11-point gap. They're not going to get anywhere near second place, I don't believe, but they will definitely get top 4. I believe they will stay up 100%. I really like their team. On the other hand, you've got Everton coming 18th, 28 points, Leicester 28, Nottingham Forest 27. I believe Everton are going down. I really do think Everton are going down. It's pretty sad. Easy game for me. I'm going to go Newcastle 2-0. On to the next game. Next game, Tottenham versus Manchester United. A very, very special game as well. But 4th versus 5th. Manchester United with 40% chance of winning. Tottenham 33. After that Tottenham loss, they're going to be absolutely pressed. Tottenham, they're going to be, they're going to be absolutely dreading the next game. Got the likes of Harry Kane. How are they coming 5th? You've got Harry Kane. Yeah, no, they've got Harry Kane. Yeah, that's all they've got. They've only got Harry Kane. I believe that Harry Kane should leave next season. It should be a fact that Harry Kane should leave next season. Look, you've got Manchester United's absolute jammy of a win against Brighton in the FA Cup semi-finals. Ten Hag is doing absolutely exceptional. I believe it will be scary in the future. Like, they've got Rashford obviously doing absolute wonders. You've got Bruno Fernandes playing well again. You've got Casemiro. Centre-backs Sandro Martinez, Varane playing it very well. I really hope Manchester United win over Tottenham. I hate Tottenham. All bias gone. It's going to be a Manchester United win. I'm going 3-2 and double. 3-2 over. Very solid match week. Actually 3. Very good match week. This is my predictions right here. I'll show you them all right here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this week, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.